We are SWAT champions once again for the third straight year. Hopefully recruits will see that and take notice. So let's look at the rest of the results around championship week. The Florida Gators, they prevail over the Alabama Crimson Tide in Atlanta. They're going to the championship game. Iowa State beat Texas Tech for the Big 12 title. The Miami Hurricanes beat the North Carolina State Wolfpack for the ACC title. So let's see what bowl game Miami's going to. I'm predicting maybe the Orange Bowl, and then finally the Tulane Green Wave all over the UAB Blazers for the Conference USA Championship. So there it is. This was the only trophy as far as individual awards that we had a chance of winning. Joseph Cooley for the second straight season is your Coach of the Year. And there goes the MAC SWAT Championship. I know the SWAT trophy doesn't look like that in real life, but work with me, people. We're just going to roll with it. So Zach Caldwell is the Heisman Trophy winner. The Miami Hurricanes quarterback runs away with it. Look at those first place folks. Crazy. So you see the Florida Gators and the Oklahoma Sooners. It looks like it's going to be them for the national championship game. As you go further down the list, you see that we're still not getting respected. You see Texas Tech at 7, Penn State at 8, Michigan at 9, Virginia at 10, LSU number 11, Alabama State comes in at number 12. So we got snubbed. Tennessee 13, Louisville 14, Nebraska 15. So our reward is we're going back to Detroit. This is crazy. 2 days after Christmas. But on the bright side, we're going to get a chance to get our payback versus the Ohio State Buckeyes, who apparently went the opposite direction after they defeated us. They're coming into this bowl game at 6-5. That's ridiculous, man. We was really hoping to get into a BCS game this year. I guess you really have to go undefeated considering you're not in a quote-unquote Power 5 school. So as we look down the All-American first team list, you saw 3 Hornets, Kevin Scott, Justin Chambers, Gene Singleton were all named first team All-Americans. We're going to go down the second team list, and I'm going to tell you right now, you won't see any Alabama State Hornets on this list. But this was ridiculous. We did all that winning. And our reward for it is we're continuing to get selected for the Music City Bowl. Despite the fact that we're beating up on big-time programs now, I guess we're going to have to face tough opponents, huh? So as we look down the All-American freshman list, you're going to see a good bit of HBCU players. There goes Albert Williams from North Carolina A&T. This cat right here, though, Mark Tyler, just a freshman at Alabama A&M. Tyler's going to be a problem. Then you got Cantrell from Texas Southern. There goes another cat from South Carolina State. We'll continue to make progress with the HBCU schools. But once again, Tennessee State wins the MEAC outright in front. I believe this is season 4. This is their third time winning that conference since we started this series. There goes Brad Anderson, our very own true freshman cornerback, and he made some great plays for us, including the pick 6 versus Grambling, that big interception versus Iowa. He was magnificent in his first season of collegiate play. So here goes the all-SWAC team. Ken King, keep that name in mind. He could be in the NFL one day. As you can see, Justin Chambers is first team all-SWAC, of course. Jared Cox, the dude that just killed us early in the season in Montgomery for the Southern Jaguars, he's a problem. Kevin Scott, of course. There goes Mark Tyler again. Mark Tyler's just a freshman. I forgot for season 5, we're going to be playing Alabama again. The Magic City Classic is coming back next year, as in season 5. Roddy Watts once again makes the all-SWAC list. We had some nice players, man. Alabama A&M had a good load of players on this first team, including 2 defensive linemen and I think a linebacker. Nope, they didn't have a linebacker. But anyway, we did have Brad Anderson make first team. we had Cal Gray make first team. Cal Gray had an unbelievable season on defense with a forced fumble, 5 interceptions, some tackles, and of course he collected a lot of sacks. So despite the fact that Gene Speedy Singleton is named first team All-American in NCAA, he's named second team All-SWAC. And the way he ended this season, he should have been first team. The man finished the season, the last 3 games of the season, with 5 punt returns, 3 of them coming in the SWAC championship game. What an unbelievable ending to the season. I won't be surprised if he actually ups and leaves after this season. I won't be surprised if he decides to be one and done. But if that's the case, I might have to talk him into coming back so we can approve his draft stock. There goes Jason Moore, and there goes Colin Robinson, rounding out this second team class. So let's look at the bowls. New Orleans Bowl, Tennessee State, and UTEP. Then there goes Florida A&M in the Champ Sports Bowl, Texas Southern in the GMAC Bowl, the Poinsettia Bowl, New Mexico State versus Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M's first bowl game in the history of their program. Congrats to them. There we go, going back to Detroit once again. As we look further down the list, we are looking in the future to play in better bowl games. But the goal in the future is to play in either a New Year's Eve Bowl or a New Year's Day Bowl, eventually the national championship game. That's what we're gunning for. So as we go into the New Year's Day Bowl games, you got the Gator Bowl with Notre Dame and Clemson, Capital One Bowl, Alabama, Iowa, Rose Bowl, USC, Penn State, Fiesta Bowl, Virginia, Iowa State, Sugar Bowl, Louisville, and Miami. And then the national championship game is the Orange Bowl between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Florida Gators. Funny that Oklahoma didn't even win their conference and then they're in the championship game. So there goes Gene Speedy Singleton, the LSU transfer. He's named Player of the Week, not for his play on offense, but his magnificent play on special teams. 244 punt return yards and 3 touchdowns in 1 game. Joining him is Jason Moore, who was named SWAC Player of the Week on defense, that is, with 2 tackles and that big pick 6. He jumped to the heavens for that pick. So we start bowl season. Bowl season's underway. We're going to simulate this game. That the Tennessee State Tigers prevailed? No, they did not. They came up 3 points short to the UTEP Miners, and they finished the season at 8-5. Eventually, we're going to have another SWAC team, or another HBCU team, win a bowl game. Now for the Sports Champs Bowl in Orlando. Florida A&M comes up short to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, losing by 7. Another great season for FAMU, ending the season at 7-5, going to a bowl game, but they came up short. But enough about that. Join us next time. We're looking to get payback, revenge, against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Once again, it's the Big Ten versus the SWAC. See you back in Detroit.